Karen Quinn. I'm project architect at Boudreaux. We started 16 years ago working with University of South Carolina, master planning this whole city block. And this was the last piece of the puzzle to be renovated. And we're really excited. In the 250th year anniversary of our country, this house, who was built by one of our American Revolutionary War heroes, Peter Horry, is being recognized. Research is one of my passions, to find the story behind the house. For this house in particular, we were graced because there's a lot of material available. Peter Horry wrote a diary detailing the construction of this particular house, even going into the details about the colors and what the window configuration was. We also, with Historic Columbia's help, interviewed John Califf, who was an older architect who had done the renovation in the 1980s. Definitely great to see some of the wallpaper samples he had and the original joinery. He had a piece of the house that he shared with us. In our city of Columbia, we don't have that many left from the burning of Columbia, but this one is important. It's from 1813. And the colonial style, it's always a wood-framed house. Making sure that we kept as much original detail as possible was important on this renovation. Some of the beams holding up the porch are hand-hewn by Peter Horry himself in the early 1800s, and we wanted to make sure we kept as much intact material as we could. Adapting the building for a modern use, you need to balance the research with also the safety. You want the building to shine through. In this case, the Veterans Law Clinic is downstairs and it's ADA accessible. It's a great way to share with our community. This was originally the cellar of the house, and so it would not have been super finished with, the plaster finishing. So it's got the wood clapboard panels, the fireplace is original. The windows themselves were a little bit below grade, so you can see that this is sort of a sunken area of the basement, which would have been great for storing food back in the day. That's what it would have been used for. There's a memory and a character to spaces that have a history to them that is just intangible. When you walk in a building that's been appropriately adapted or reused, you just get a feeling in your heart that it's a great space to be in. It's just made a really dynamic place for the law school students to come and walk around and be part of our city.